All right, Grassroots and Grains followers, we are back. I wanted to give you an update and show you we got over 20 coconuts husked and open between me and my daughter. I wanted to show you what happens sometimes when you are using the husker. It'll crack open all the way. You'll lose your water out of there, so you won't be able to drink it unless you're really swift on your feet. But this meat right here is excellent for eating right now, or we can also use it to make the coconut flour. So I'm actually gonna set that aside and not let it go to waste. I'm not gonna continue husking it because I don't wanna ruin what I do have, since the shell is already cracked. If you can see, the shell is broken. But I'm gonna put these aside, and then when I'm finished with everything all together, I'm gonna take them upstairs and start opening them. One of the good ways to do this is after you crack them in half and you take the water out of there, you put this part inside of your oven at 400 degrees for about 15-20 minutes. And what it will do is loosen up the meat off of the shell, so you can just stick a butter knife in there and crack it out. I'm gonna be thrilled to show that to you guys a little bit later today. Right now my baby is taking a nap, so I am taking advantage of being downstairs while my husband is upstairs with her. All this husk right here is gonna be donated to Caribbean Plants and Produce to put in their plants, and also to Duncan & Sons Orchids, which are both right next door to each other. Look at this coconut, guys. This is just a sad case of a coconut. I want to open it up to see if there's actually anything on the inside. Let's see. I didn't think so. Look at this. You guys check this out. Look how tiny that shell is. There's no meat, there's no water, there's no nothing. This was really a weird coconut. So we're just gonna put that over here. That can be put with all the husks. Looks like here's a coconut. I'm glad I was paying attention. Here's one that my daughter didn't finish opening. So I'm gonna continue to do this one. So the green ones are great for getting the water out of them. When they're brown like this, you'll be able to hear the water shaking if there is water. Even if they're dry, they're fantastic because that's what we use to make the coconut flour.
About love. It takes a human to translate that deep in our hearts into something we can see and hold and see.
They do get a little bit messy doing this because the hair from the coconut gets all over you. So what I do is lean it up on my chunky belly, and I kind of just pull the hair off. And if it gets to a point to where I can't get it, I'll use the husker and loosen it up right here, right above the eye, so I can just break it off. Which I might do now. Because I don't want to take all of that upstairs. I'm just going to make a big old mess. When doing it with the small part, you really have to be careful. You can see that you don't hit your toes, because you could lose a toe or really injure yourself pretty decent with that. It's very, very sharp. I want to say thank you to Kate at Caribbean Plants and Produce for allowing us to use her wonderful coconut husker. I've been looking for one of these online for a very long time now, so if anybody knows where to get one of these, or if they can make me one, please comment below or shoot me a private message. I'd really appreciate it, because we go through a lot of coconuts around here, and this is very helpful and it saves a lot of time. If you can see, I should have did this a couple days ago when it was a little bit cooler outside because it is a sunny day. It's been raining off and on. And I'm already sweating. But that's what happens when you're a fat back. Ever since I've had this baby, I don't know if all my followers can see, but I have gained quite a bit of weight. I'm on a seafood diet. Anything I see, I eat it. This one wasn't too bad, guys. Look at that, nice round. Oh wow, this one's starting to grow a sprout on here. I wonder if it's got a sprouted coconut on the inside. I'm still learning to figure out when they will have that spongy-like sprouted material on the inside. But if you can see, this was growing a coconut. It hadn't quite made it through the husk yet, but it was just starting. Poor baby, I didn't mean to stop your growth. It's definitely don't have that sprout sponge material on the inside. It is still full of lots of water. Also, I want to welcome everybody on our YouTube platform. We have not been posting on there in quite a bit of time. We were actually really focusing on the local community for a while we got our business together. We have a fruit business, a fruit juice business. And we were just trying to get the people to follow our page so they would know where they can find our local juices at. And now that we're doing pretty well on that platform, we would like to transfer everything over to YouTube. So the people that's not in our local area is able to see the different things that we are working on and how we work so hard to build our little family business. I'm gonna hold this one off on the side. I have a feeling there's no water in here, which I know for sure, but I have a feeling the meat on this might be molded on the inside when I crack it open. If you take a look at that, it is definitely yucky. So we'll hold that aside because I don't want to contaminate my good coconuts. And right now, even though these coconuts look brown, they still have quite a bit of water in them. So I'm thankful that I get to get so many multiple uses out of one coconut. You guys comment below and let me know if you knew there were so many things you can do with just one coconut. So many different things that could be made. I mean, this is really a superfood. On top of it being good for growing plants, it's fantastic. One of my favorite tropical, I don't know, fruits, I guess it would be called. Tropical edible plants around. Again, I do not own the rights to this music. I just love reggae music. I love Bob Marley, if you can't tell. He's got some of the best music around, in my opinion. And I just love listening to him while I'm doing my work because it's very relaxing. The tranquility is real when you listen to him. Many blessings to all my Caribbean people out there who already know what to do with all these coconuts. Shout out to you guys for showing me what to do. Big shout out to my husband. Oh no, that's what I was talking about, guys. Let's hurry up and drink that water. I'm heartbroken. Look at that, my water's just running down the garage. But look at that meat. It is already a firm meat, it's not a jelly. So I'm gonna have to put that on the side. And we're either gonna use that for the coconut flour later on, or I will be eating that one. The water in there was just very delicious, super sweet. Oh man, I'm disappointed. That was a good one. Also, coconuts are very beneficial to your body. They provide you with a lot of natural electrolytes. Some people, including myself, say that it's better than water. I would rather drink coconut water when I'm not feeling good, or if I'm working out in the sun or doing anything like that, because the coconut water gives you those electrolytes, makes you have natural energy, boosts everything up. Unlike the water nowadays that is processed, especially bottled water. You can see some of them have quite a bit of the husk on the outside, and some are thin. This one has a lot. Gotta hold it still with my foot sometimes. This one is tough right there. It's not really going in. Also, if you don't plan on opening these right away, try to keep them away from any coconut water that has busted out of the other ones, because they will make mold on the shell. And then of course you don't want to use that if it's moldy. So everybody, it's a process. Just trust the process. If you guys ever want some of this stuff, you got to put in the work. And if you don't want to put in the work and you want the all-natural stuff, contact us. Grassroots and Grains, Facebook, YouTube, anything. All of our stuff is available. We are in the process of opening up an Etsy account so we can start selling our products on there. Everything we do is all natural, no preservatives. We customize orders to someone's liking or needs. We also have homemade all natural tinctures that are good for different medicinal benefits, such as lung support, high blood pressure support, clean skin, better lungs, all of that good stuff that will help you regulate your body, maybe take you off of medication if you're already on a medication, or prevent you from going on medication. All of our tinctures soak for, I'm sorry if I say the word improper, but all of our tinctures soak for 4 to 8 weeks, depending on how we taste the potency when we test it. We store them in a nice dark place for that time being, in mason jars, and then we bottle them up. Alright guys, I want to keep you on here while I'm doing the same thing. I'll get back with you guys when I finish this process and we move on to the next, such as opening up these coconuts and stuff. I did want to let you know that we do get some fresh, all-natural sea moss, and me and my husband turned it into a sea moss gel, which is great for cancer. It's good for your hair, skin, and nails. It's good for so many different things. It's good for your muscles and your bones. Helps aid in healing muscle and bone damage. Helps thicken the hair. It helps promote hair growth. Takes wrinkles out of the skin. It's a natural collagen, so if you apply it topically, helps take the wrinkles out of the skin. Oh, I'm sweating. Helps take away the black spots or any scarring on your skin. Unfortunately, this one is already cracked open. Looks like my daughter started and threw it on the side. So I'm gonna put that one over here as well because we're not positive about that. Anyways, you guys stay tuned for the next step. Thank you for following us. Y'all stay blessed.